Carlos, what did Griffin Canning do so well tonight?
Yeah, pretty impressive. The way he used all of his pitches, I thought he got ahead, executed when he needed to, make them chase when he had to. But the way he used all of his pitches, I thought the fastball, I think I saw at one point 97, but he had life. The slider was sharp. The changeup was with depth. He was really good. I think like in the third or fourth, he got behind a couple of times, but then as the game went on, I felt like, especially the slider, pretty impressive for him to go out there and do what he did against that lineup.
You mentioned especially the slider, but I think that changeup the last couple of outings, he hasn't gotten as much swing and miss on that, and it was back up to what we were seeing earlier this season. Did you see that pitch take a noticeable tick back up tonight?
Yeah, and especially with some of the swings he was getting on that pitch, the depth, like I said. And this is something that, in between outings, they work on it. So you got to give him and the pitching group some credit. And he kept throwing, he kept using it. But I thought because of the life on his fastball and the way the slider was today, he was really, really good.
Who was more impressive, Canning or Pete?
They were both pretty impressive, I got to go with Griffin there, but that second homer from Pete, not easy to go all the way there, pretty impressive again. Two good shots, two-run homer in the first inning to kind of set the tone, and then, adding on late in the game to kind of put the game away there. It was good to see.
He seems to be chasing a bit less than he did maybe a few weeks ago. Was it an adjustment he made, or is he just sort of back to being Pete Alonso?
Yeah, I think it's part of the grind. When you go through when you're playing 162, you're going to go through stretches where they're going to make you chase, and you're going to have to make adjustments, and that's what he did. That's what makes him a great hitter, his ability to adjust, and we've seen that out of the gate early in the season. He wasn't missing pitches, he wasn't chasing, then he went through a stretch when they made him chase, and now he's back to that hitter that we saw at the beginning, and when he's doing that, he's pretty dangerous.
Canning, 6-2, 2.90 ERA, sort of a resurrection for him. What have you? Not just tonight, but this whole season.
Yeah, he's been awesome for us. He's been pretty consistent. The last two outings, obviously, the rain against the Dodgers at home, but then he had a tough one there against the White Sox. But overall, we feel really good every time he takes the ball, and you got to give him credit, man, because he's been open to the new ideas and adjustments, whether the gripping the baseball and a lot of the things, and but he comes down to him going out there and executing and trusting the plan.
It seems like you guys have been able to play pretty loose against a very good Dodgers team. What about this team allows them to do that?
That's who we are. After a tough loss last night, tough game, come back the next day, and we did that again today. But we know we're good, and you're gonna go through times where it's not going to be easy, and you just got to keep it the same. Don't get too high, don't get too low. Understanding you got a long ways to go, but also understanding that we got a good team here.
You had a shutout there. You're a little bit bummed about seeing that home run in the ninth.
It happens. It's a great lineup there, So it was good to see Ryan coming in right there and attacking the strike zone and using all of his pitches. So.
Any added significance taking us the season series from the defending World Series champions?
No, it's good to win the series overall, but we got one more tomorrow to win this series here. But we're talking about the 7-game set. But that's a really good team there. We're showing that we're a good team. I've been saying it, but we still got ways to go.
Given how tight these two teams seem to be to each other, how close in talent they seem to be to each other, is there any significance in your mind to potentially what taking the season series could mean if you guys are close at the end of the year?
Yeah, it's always important, especially like I said, you get to that, the end of the year and, a series, a tiebreaker, but we're still a long ways from that, we still got to, I don't like to get ahead of myself here, we still got a lot of baseball. Our job is to continue to win series. Our mentality is always going to be one game at a time. So, we won this overall series, but still our job is to win the series here tomorrow.
Carlos, tonight, particularly the second and third plate appearances against Gonsolin, they were going back and forth, smiling, shuffling, he was doing stuff that we've seen Juan Soto do in the past. Does that mean anything to you? Is that a sign of anything?
Not really. Juan Soto being Juan Soto, but I've been saying it even through the tough times, if you want to call it. He's been the same guy, the guy that comes in, prepares, competes, and as long as we're winning games, That's all he matters to him. So he knows he's too good of a player and too good of a hitter, and at the end of the year, the numbers are going to be there, and we know that.
Griffin, for you, what was the key to keeping that lineup down the way you did?
Yeah, just executing pitches, going one pitch at a time. Yeah, trusting Louis back there. He called a great game. We're on the same page, and then I mean Jeff in particular in center running some balls down. But the offense jumping out to an early lead helps just to reinforce kind of going out there and attacking the zone.
You mentioned attacking the zone. I think you had 17 of 23 first pitch strikes. Just for you, when you get ahead like that, how much does that open things up for you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's big against any lineup, but especially this one. So yeah, felt like the pitch mix was pretty good, keeping guys off balance. Yeah, it was a good one.
Those last four hitters you faced, what's the degree of difficulty in doing what you did to those four guys?
Yeah, they're great hitters, but yeah, like I said, just communicating in between innings with Louis of how we want to attack guys and kind of trying to show different stuff and getting ahead of them helps for sure.
The results have been outstanding for you so far. How pleasing a season has it been for you to this point?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but yeah, it's a long year, so just trying to take it one day at a time. Keep trying to get better every single day.
That pleased with your secondary pitches last time out. What kind of goes into getting the feel of those pitches back between starts?
I think tonight in particular, I just threw my slider a lot. One of those at bats that Pa has grounded out to short feels like that at bat stood out where I kind of got some good feel for my slider. Yeah, I feel like I kind of got back to how I was pitching at the beginning of the year in spring training, just kind of leaning on the slider and the changeup.
Griffin, that at that when you got Otani looking 3-1 count, what are you trying to do there once you get to 3-1? It's the bigger hitter, obviously.
Yeah, I don't want to give in. Yeah, he put a good swing on a fastball earlier in the game. He's a great fastball hitter. So yeah, I was leaning on my slider to get there, and then just kind of showed him something different with the changeup 3-2.
A win against a team like that more meaningful than other games for you, or do you all bundle them all?
No, I want to win every game.
This is the third time to face to Shohei. How was it?
It's always fun. Yeah, he's a good competitor. Yeah, he's tough out, but yeah, I mean this was a really cool environment to pitch in, and yeah, the fans were into it, but it was a lot of fun.
How much can you draw on having played with Shohei previously? I don't know, maybe pitching to him in spring training or something like that. How much can you draw on that experience when you face him now?
Not much. Yeah, I mean, I kind of watched just from that rain out game that I had against him. I kind of watched my at bats against him there. But yeah, he's just such a good hitter. You kind of mix it up every single time you face him.
Did you see his tongue out?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I mean, he deserved it. He hit the ball hard.
Griffin, how much did you just reflect back on a good memory in your baseball career, pitching in the high school championship game here 11 years ago? How much was that memory on your mind tonight as your Dodgers?
Yeah, I mean, that was a super cool experience that I got to have in high school. Yeah, I pitched here in college too. I pitched here a couple times in the big leagues, but yeah, I definitely have good memories. So it was nice to go out there and throw well tonight.
What is it that lends itself to you having good at bats here?
I think optically, I just see the ball really well here. I don't know. I just optically, it's good. Batter's box feels good. Like I don't know. It's just and also hitting in historic parks is really cool because I mean. I don't know. It's just really it's really special. It's a special place. Like same thing with Wrigley and Fenway. It's like the little fan inside. Like you just think of like a little kid out there. So it's really fun.
Tonight, great pitching, some offense, big long balls. Just overall, what you saw from your team tonight.
Oh, it was a great team win. I mean, Griffin Griffin executed all of his pitches, sequenced well. Castillo did a great job. Stanley did a good job holding it down. I mean, pitching staff was nasty tonight and gave us a chance to put some runs up on the board as an offense. So that was really big time from those guys. And yeah, so glad to get this one, but we got a big one tomorrow.
Yeah, now you've seen Griffin over the years. He seems like a resurrected pitcher, but what are you seeing from him this year? 6-2, 290 ERA.
He's just doing a great job executing. I mean, his stuff's playing really well, and I mean, he's just straight up doing it right now. I mean, you can't put your finger on it, but he's just straight up doing it. He's executing really, really well. and he's stepping up in those big moments, and he's sticking to his process, and he's executing. He's doing a phenomenal job.
You were really locked in for that first month of the season. You feel like you're back there now?
I just feel consistent. You know, I just feel like myself. I mean, I felt pretty much myself like the entire year so far, pitch to pitch and AB to AB. So that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be the same guy every day.
That second home run, is that one of those ones where you almost like don't even feel it when you make contact?
And yeah, you felt good, but for me, I was just more excited to grab some insurance runs right there. I mean, that's a very high octane, potent offense that they got over there. So those insurance runs are really big for us and give our pitching staff a breather. So just from like the circumstance of the game and the series, I think we're just really happy to come through right there for the team.
You guys are just so evenly matched with each other, you and the Dodgers. How fun has the series been for you guys?
It's been good. You know, it's been good. I mean, it's been. Yeah, I mean it's well contested baseball from two good teams. So hopefully we can come out with the victory tomorrow. So I mean, we're really excited about tonight, but got to sleep fast and got a game tomorrow.
Are you looking at this series with the long-term ramifications, or is it just another series? Because it could matter for a lot of reasons, playoff-wise and positioning and all that.
Yeah, I mean to be honest, every season has long-term ramifications. You drop a game, lose a game here or whatever, like that, those add up at the end of the year. So regardless of who we're playing, they all add up, and every win, every loss has ramifications. September 28th. I can't say this enough. I mean, last year we don't want to be in the situation where we're having to play extra games for whatever reason, whether it's playing an extra game for a division or playing an extra game for a playoff spot. Don't want to have that. We want to pick up as many games as possible. So, and this group understands that. We're locked in, and we're just really excited for the opportunity that we have tomorrow.